Hello. So here we are again at the Scout Hut. So this is the emergency weather plan that we wasn't hoping that we was going to have to use, but with the looks of the next 2 weeks it looks terrible. So when you get to the Scout Hut, this is where the changes happen. As you approach the Scout Hut, you'll see that there is a difference. We have 3 cones with a bit of rope. So when you're approaching, you're going to head down the path. So at this point, all scouts, explorers and parents and any adult volunteer over the age of 18 must wear a face covering. Once you get to this point here, this is where the young person will be taken from yourselves and asked to use the hand sanitizer. Once they've used the hand sanitizer, they will head into the Scout Hut. For yourself, once the child has made it into the Scout Hut, you can then take a left and follow this route back out. And that's how we're doing drop-off. Once the young person has used the hand sanitizer, they will head into the hall. When they get into the hall, they'll just continue straight along until they get roughly here, where an adult volunteer will direct them into where they are based for the evening. So unfortunately, because we are back in the Scout Hut, we are back into the square grids system to ensure that everyone is safe. But because we're in the grids, it doesn't mean that it's not going to be a fun session. I have seen all of the programs and they are looking great fun. So there will be 2 setups, depending on what section you're attending. There could be a table and a chair, or just a chair, but they will be all based in the square grid and you will be pointed in the direction of where you are based for the evening. The chairs and tables have been properly washed and will be disinfected between each session, as we would for outdoor activities using just chairs. So, when you arrive for Pickle, there is a slightly different route this time. So you're going to pretty much do what you did on the start. You're going to head down the path, you're going to follow the cones, keeping social distance all the time, and then you're going to carry on through the site up to where the tent was earlier in the sessions. When you get to the top, you'll see that there is a meeting point. At this point, your children will probably still be inside doing activities, but what we want you to do is use the space wisely out here so that they can probably see you when they come out of that door. So all young people leaving the building for our emergency plan will come out of them double doors there and meet you out here. So not like we have been in the past where we would hand the child back to you regularly. That is not going to happen on this occasion. It's going to be more like a school pickup where you are outside in the playground, they come and find you, and then you can head out of the site. So at this point, you're going to head out of the site using the Stonyfield Lane exit. So if you're here, you're going to carry on that way and out. If you're over this sort of direction, you're probably going to go around the other side of the tent and out into Stonyfield Lane. But all you need to remember is to keep that social distance as much as possible. Also, while you're out on the site, you must still carry on wearing your face covering. As much as they are a pain, that is the one thing that we continue to ask you to carry on doing. So that brings us to the end of the virtual tour. As always, if you do have any questions at all about what our procedures are, please do get in touch before your section's meeting. We know it's been a bit of a rush getting the information to you on this occasion, but because of the weather forecast for the next fortnight, it definitely makes sense to go with the wet weather plan. So we'll see you all very soon, but until then, stay safe and look after yourselves. Bye everyone.